Alright, so Gamepass 2020. They changed up what the monthly goals are. The first one, well, they changed up everything where now you have monthly goals. I know they did it before in preview, but now it's live. And the first one was pretty simple 50 Halo kills, Master Chief Collection. To be honest, I wasn't trying to go too sweaty or try hard. So I just loaded up a bunch of like the dumb game modes they offered. This was, I think, their Fiesta grab bag or something. And yeah, we just went off, did what we could, got the kills here and there, got wrecked a bit, but you know what? Editing, we made the cuts. And yeah, 50 Master Chief Collection multiplayer kills. Not the toughest. You could do it in Slayer. But you know what? I was just trying to burn through these. And impressive nading myself to get ramped up. Pop them sets. Pop some heads. Jesus. I'm dubbing over and I'm still sucking. But then again, I did leave in. I accidentally picked this, which was a freeze tag mode. Not the unfunnest, because I accidentally ended up playing it twice, as you'll see. But you can get kills when you hit someone with the beam rifle. They just get frozen in place. And they have to get tagged out by their friends, or they thaw out eventually. But no actual kills. So, a waste of time. But yeah, you see, just get frozen in place. You're just left like in, walking around. That's when I realized I still had that this was just gonna keep coming up, because we got it twice. Well, I got it twice, and I had to take it out because apparently that's like a weekly thing they had offering up. So mistakes were clearly made. Yeah, took it off the reach. Then we went back in. And cue the montage for 50 kills in Halo Master Chief Collection. I used to be so decent at timing Halo hammers, Halo 3. But God, I was abysmal. Big wake up call, but Jesus Christ. In my shit now. And Halo 2. Random weapon spawns, Fiesta. Just, God, my team got wrecked. I'm sure you'll see the score. I think I was leading with kills for our team, and that's always a bad sign, but Jesus Christ. Thank God we kept getting rocket launchers. And not too shabby with a sniper. You see, 50 kills. This was the first one I did, and there was a lot of issues with getting notifications that you completed it. It was like the day that the monthly reset, so that's just bound to happen. But yeah, nice feature. It did get, I got an achievement while playing Halo. Logged into the Gamepass mobile app because that's how I eventually started keeping track of things. And yeah, nice little nifty feature. I'll tell you everything collected together. So once you turn it in, it'll show you how much you got in total, how many quests you completed, and your new rewards total. I've been grinding them for a lot, doing the Bing searches and all that other shit, so it's quite nice. But we'll turn it in, get some rewards. This is just a series because now they added to quicker, better ways to get on the Xbox. Next we move on to Borderlands. I've only ever played the first one. I only got 2 hours in with a friend. We never went back there. But you know what? I realized 50 kills in the game where it's just a shooter shouldn't be too tough. So we just went in. By the time you get to the first city, you should be good. Just shooting all the intro guys and the intro city guys. It's not tough, you know. Watch the cutscene, pick your character, and just blast away. Quick and painless.
Once upon a time, 4 Vault Hunters changed Pandora forever, but their time has passed. Really safe. Get to Sanctuary.
Yeah, quick intro boss counts as 1. Spawns minions. It wasn't that bad. All in all, I think I spent 20-30 minutes in Borderlands 2. You know, it's a fun game, fun series. I just never really mess with it much. But you know, for this monthly quest, should be quick. There's enemies everywhere you go. Once they start you shooting, you just keep shooting. There's always something else to shoot.
Bandits. Then Claptrap shows up. I must have been horrifyingly cruel to puppies in a previous life to deserve this kind of treatment. I say for and a hell of a lot less painful than what Handsome Jack will do to you. Scats.
Oh no! Bully bombs!
And man, I get that it's the beginning of the game, but the recoil on these weapons, Jesus Christ. Reload speed was annoying too, but you know what? We're just here for 50 kills.
This ain't over.
On your HUD pertain to your active mission. You can change your active mission by using the mission log in your Echo device.
So I did this maybe 2 or 3 days later after the Master Chief one, as you can see. Quite instantly, it'll let you know that you completed the quest, which is, you know, dope. And then, you know, just a quick mop up. I was already here. Might as well finish off things. But yeah, so the first day I was having issues getting to play a Gamepass game quest, the dailies. I played like 4 different games that day just to see if I could get it to turn in, and nothing happened. But you know what? It finally did. Then it was time for GTA 5 Steal 35 Cars. Simple enough, but once again, had never really played this game. Had to go through the intro. I did the intro before, but I never saved it because I never got into the game. But you know, quick reminder how to play at least, so I had that much going for it. But funny thing about GTA 5, you play as 3 characters. So once I did the first intro, you technically got to do another intro for the other character, Franklin. And, you know, fun story. I'm actually still playing it right now. I'm gonna just pass the campaign, have my fun with it, but you know, it's also a good excuse to install all the games you keep not wanting to play or keep putting off. So it's got me playing GTA 5. So, you know, maybe you'll discover something. Yeah, once you finish the intro, that was me getting the achievement for pretty much starting it. Still gotta take your boy home, because it's also slightly part of the intro, just so you could get to the area. So, all in all, I'll admit, I edited the shit out of this because I spent way too much time in the intro just because I get into shit. But then, you know, we finally were allowed to go stealing. You'll see from just how much the time shifts in this game that I spent way too much time driving around when I could have just stealing a bunch of cars. That's my fault. I messed up. I even realized some things throughout, like I was just stealing cars in the street. You can also steal parked cars. I'm pretty sure the best way to do this is go to a parking lot and break into every car, because I was tracking this through my phone, and all that shit counts, instead of just like driving and throwing people out, being rude as hell. I spent way more time than I should have doing this one. Just parking. You always see the car I just parked in front of the street, stole the next one. I did not. Once I was editing the file for this one, it was like an hour long. I'm pretty sure you could do this in like, after the intro is like maybe 10-15 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's another 10 to 15 minutes to steal all these cars. Don't be like me. Go to a parking lot, steal parked cars, get to the cars immediately. The cops will chase you if you do too many in a row in the street, but you know what? What does it matter? You'll save yourself like an hour if you're not really trying to play the game. Because I spent way too much time. Way too much time driving around. All these, I'm pretty sure I edited out every single car I stole. And you could see I'm in entirely different locations and different times of the day. Very unnecessary. Some people try to drive off. Very unsuccessful. But you could do this way quicker than I did. Like, there was no need for an hour's worth of me doing this. Granted, these I'm sure they're monthly, so I'm sure they expect you to just play these at your leisure and do them for fun. But if you're not trying to commit to a game, or you're just trying to knock them out, like I usually do for certain games, you could do them. This is me thinking, can I steal parked cars? For a little too long, I went for it. Like I said, I did this one maybe 5 days after the month came out. So I paused at moments because I'm checking my phone to see if that even did anything. And yeah, parked cars. Way to go. As you see here, I steal a parked car. And there's like 4 or 5 other parked cars, but I'm not taking those. My dumbass drives away and goes to streetcars again. So, waste of time. A lot of waste of time. Look at these locations, man. It's nighttime now. Dude. There's better ways to do this. So just enjoy me stealing cars. For no reason. Alright, so this should be like the second to last one. And once again, they'll notify you that you're done. I think this should be it. But yeah. All in all, if you've never even touched the game and you're decent at the game to get past the intro, because there's some shooting involved, I give it 30 to 40 minutes. If you're like me, an hour plus. Then we have to jump into kill 25 red dudes and endless mode for super hot, and land 10 ghost hills in super sniper elite 4. Super hot. Very interesting game. It started off as a VR game. I'm sure people recognize it as the things only move when you move. Now I couldn't find an endless mode. The menu was a little interesting, so I'm assuming it was somewhere in there. But just because I felt like I spent so much time on GTA 5, I do just Google, how the hell do I access the endless mode? Not as surprising as I thought it was going to be, but annoyingly enough, you do have to pass the single player to unlock endless mode. So I went through the tutorials once again, and we went on an adventure to pass the game. Luckily, to pass the entire single player, I think it took me 40 minutes when I was going through all the footage, but it could be done quicker because I failed a lot. I kept messing up. You know, take it slow. Why not? it's very doable. I did it in 40 minutes and I died a lot. I got stuck at the ending. I did it the next day, but you know what? It's actually quite fun game. So quite enjoyable. It's not as tough that you have to do the whole game. It is a bit compared to the other ones, except the last one, which we'll touch on in a bit. But it was fun. I honestly recommend this game, even if you know, if it's still on Game Pass or if you still have access to it, and you just want to play it. It's actually just fun.
Super hot. Super hot. Super hot. Super hot. Super.
Alright, so once we finally passed it, there's a new menu, levels, endless, and challenges. Go to endless at 1. I'm gonna say there's not a lot of endless content, because even after passing the game, I sucked at this game more than I thought I did. But hey, it happens. But luckily, you don't have to get 25 in a row. You just gotta get 25 total. So we jumped into Sniper Elite 4. Ghost kills, had no idea what it was. I didn't Google it, so I just went through the tutorial. First guy, you'll see in the right where it's giving me all the XP. Ghost, plus 10 XP. I'm sure you could do this quicker. This all the tutorial. I'm pretty sure you could just probably restart the tutorial or a new single player to get those quick ones. I didn't do that. I'm not as smart. I'm learning as I go along. Plus, I wanted to see, you know, I like stealth games, so I want to see what it's about. So you could get 3 immediately. This is the first actual area you go into. Yeah, that's the big gimmick of the game, which is actually kind of fun. But yeah, got the ghost kill, then teaches you about you shooting and people hearing you. I didn't think it'll affect me yet, since they knew I was around, but they didn't know where I was. Not the best thought process, because you're not really a ghost if they know you're around, but just not exactly where. But you know, I wasn't sure. I was gonna find out. So I smoked this guy. Didn't get the ghost XP, so figured that wasn't it. Try and thin out the herd. Suck a bit. But yeah, I guess especially if the thing's yellow, they're still in your presence. It was just cool seeing all this, you know. This gimmick of the game. It's a gimmick, but man, that shit looks cool. And it feels cool. Yeah, just a quick mop up to the area. See my pro league shooting. It's quite bad. Look at this lineup. Ugh. Ah. Look at that. Still didn't hit the head. Jesus. So once we mop up though, we go for a target that was so far away he's not even looking. But oddly enough, still not a ghost. But that's pretty much just because the whole thing is, you know, it's red, so they're still aware of my presence, even if the ones you snipe aren't part of that. But you know what? You just reset. I just walked away. Eventually they lose track. Saw the planes coming. They make that noise at the top of the screen, so, you know, wondering if that was the trick. And yep, ghost. They don't hear the bullet. Doesn't alert the other guards. So we just took advantage of that to knock out our 10. I got slightly far away. Ghost. Jesus. Ghost though should be up to 6 or 7. Green should have been quiet. Should have been Ghost. Yep. Man, absolute brutal looking Mortal Kombat X-ray shit. So once I got this medal though, I also completed the 10. So maybe that's a good indicator in game in case your thing's not updating. But we got the 10 and we moved on to the last monthly quest game-wise. State of Decay 2. Which I'm gonna just it sounded tough. 5 Juggernauts. I never really played the game, but you know, Juggernauts don't seem simple. But you know what? I went for it. Did the tutorial, played a bit of the game, but I'll admit, State of Decay is just not my game. I was not digging it. I get, you know, people love the survival ones, survival games. It's not my cup of tea. I didn't complete this monthly quest. I don't think I'm gonna. I looked it up to see how you fight Juggernauts. Turns out you just find them around. But they are tough to kill. And you might need the equipment that, you know, pretty good equipment to knock them down. At this point, I was really into GTA 5, the story mode. Even though it's like 5 years old. But I never played it. And I couldn't commit to this. So I did not complete the State of Decay quest. But the other monthly quests, they're not game related. They're just, you know, keep completing dailies and weeklies. Yeah, it's mostly get like achievements, play 8 different games. Those are simple. You could just download quick indie games to do that. But yeah, for State of Decay 5, State of Decay 2, killing 5 Juggernauts, I can't help you with. A lot of great other videos that show you how to do that. And I know this video is coming out mad late for what I'm trying to do with this monthly thing. March, I'll make sure I complete and release the first week of March once it updates. And you know what? I'll try and commit to every single game just to show you how it's done, best ways to do it, and any tips and tricks maybe. But yeah, I couldn't do it for this game. Not my cup of tea. And I hope I'm not lying when I say March will come out at a more proper time. Because I am, you know, this was supposed to be coming out around the same time too. Early, like all this stuff I recorded first week of February. But here we are now. You know what? It's a new series. Channel is pretty new itself. I have a lot of stuff that I just don't even, that I have put up. But you know what? We're here now. March coming at you. I'm also throw out some what's that game? Bleeding Edge beta gameplay. If not the 17th, then the 19th. And you know what? We'll see what else we're gonna jump into. All right, later.